Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the El Jefe Sunday live show. Yo, everybody, my dude Barry in the chat, or LaShawn, or Zach, whoever you want to do it, let me know. Can you guys see me clearly? Can you guys hear me clearly? Let me know. I just want to make sure we get that out of the way before we get everything jumping off. But hopefully, assuming it's working, I just want to give a quick thank you for everybody for coming through, all the people that showed up early. We already got a bunch of people in the chat. So much appreciated. I'm glad everybody's coming through. I know people could be doing anything. You guys could be watching football. You guys could be doing all sorts of other stuff, but you are here hanging with your boy El Jefe, and it is greatly appreciated. Appreciate you, Zach. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Says, look and sound great. Everything is good. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. All right, good to know, man. All right, so let's kind of we'll kind of get into it really quickly here, but I always want to do this really quick, before we get everything started. I saw a guy named Zachary Tech 7 who came in super early. Ali Jassim came in really early as well. Rich Music Tech Reviews, my guy from the UK. He's going to be in the replay squad later on, but much appreciated. Alex Cruz came in, my guy Zach. Stefan Reyes, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Kuya from the islands, from the Philippines. Greg came through. Jacob from Tel Aviv. Holla at your boy, Sean Sanderson. What's up, man? My main mod right here, man. Barry Johnson, always holding it down for your boy El Jefe. I don't know what I'd do without you, my guy. We got Zalif. How you doing, man? Gwendolyn G. How's it going? How you doing? Daniel Ortiz in the building. Quick shouts out to everybody. BJ Perry finally made it for a live stream. I appreciate you, man. Max is in the house. What's up, man? We got Darren here. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Gary the fireman. Mr. Gary, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you here. Brian's in the house. What's up, man? My guy Trent. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Rocky's in the house. Rocky Hikes. What's up, man? We got 11-11-11. I don't know how to say that, man, but I appreciate you coming through either way, man. But as you guys saw the name, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. So today we're going to be talking about the Beats Fit Pro versus the Studio Buds versus the AirPods Pro. So here's how we're going to be doing this today. So for some of you who have been here before, you guys know that sometimes I'll just sit here and I will make a video while you watch live. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to ask for some patience, because what we're going to be doing is in a couple of minutes, we're going to get started. I'm going to start basically recording this video live right here while you watch. And I'm not going to be responding to the chat for a couple of minutes. But once that's over, I'll let you know. And then we'll get into like a live Q&A casual type of stuff. And we can just kind of carry on with the usual Sunday live show. So just wanted to throw that out there so that people were aware of what was going on. But yeah, and then if you guys see anybody pop in the chat in the middle of me going through that section, you guys can feel free to let them know that I'm just in the middle of recording a video, but we're going to be doing the live Q&A right after that. So, and I try to keep it quick. I'm not going to waste a bunch of people's time here. So, yo, Jake Boss in the house. What's up, man? Mike A's in the house. I see you. Alberto, what's up, man? From Mexico. Appreciate you. Gian Taylor, salute. Thank you for coming through. Mr. Metal 571 in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? And huge thank you to Mr. Darren Mitch Vicente for becoming a channel member. Just for you, we're gonna go ahead and throw this in here. This is gonna be just before we get this whole thing started here. That's my big thank you to anybody who drops super chat or people who join as a channel member who support your boy on a monthly basis. It's hugely appreciated. So thank you very much, man. All right, so as you guys heard me say, this is what's going to be going on. So my man Barry, he's going to be holding it down in the chat. So I appreciate it. It says actually it's pronounced Jean-Claude Van Damme, or it's pronounced like Jean-Claude Van Damme, but don't worry, hardly anyone ever gets it right the first time. So Jean, okay, good to know. I'm going to do my best to remember that, but I appreciate you clarifying that for me. So that happens. Well, we yeah. So, and the only reason I pronounce it that way is because I actually had a classmate who had the same name spelling wise, but pronounced it Gene. So it happens, but I appreciate you letting me know that. Seriously. All right. So perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. And just to be clear, for anybody who ends up being in the replay squad, I am going to be cutting this up, but I will be re-uploading the entire live stream for the replay squad, and that's going to be found in the El Jefe live playlist that you can find on the homepage of my channel. So, but aside from that, let's go ahead and get this party started. And yeah, just bear with me. We're going to be bringing in the second cam so you guys can see kind of what's going on right here. So we're going to be bringing that in as well. So there'll be like a little bit of kind of like lightweight B-roll action, if you will. So I'm going to try to make it as interesting as possible so we can make it happen. All right, let's get it going. My name is pronounced Gary, like Gary Oldman. Come on, man. I appreciate all the Team Green people in here. Seriously, man. You guys are the best, man. Seriously, I can't say that enough. All right, so let's do this. I'll be starting. Okay, starting right here. I'm gonna mark it. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the Beats Fit Pro versus the Beats Studio Buds versus the Apple AirPods Pro. Now, before you start asking me, man, why is he not comparing these to the AirPods 3, right? They're the latest ones. The answer is actually quite simple. The AirPods 3 are a semi open design, and they also don't offer active noise cancellation. So they're a product designed for a different type of user who prefers not having silicone tips going inside their ears. Not really a good fit for this comparison, but if you have questions about the AirPods 3 anyway, please ask them in the comment section down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So let's get right into the comparison. So, first up, let's talk about comfort. Now, I'm going to rank them like this: number one, the Apple AirPods Pro; number two, the Beats Fit Pro; number three, the Beats Studio Buds. Now, when it comes to the Beats Studio Buds, or sorry, let's do it like this. My mistake there. So here's the Beats Studio Buds. Wanted to show them to you really quick. But for overall comfort, it's going to be the AirPods Pro for me. Now, the AirPods Pro, they're a lot smaller, as you can see, and they fit in your ear very, very differently. So they have a much lighter feel inside your ear, and the built-in pressure relief system is something that more earbuds should be implementing. This is not saying that the other two aren't comfortable, but the AirPods Pro definitely take the win between these three options. Bam, just like that. Now, secondly, let's talk about grip. Now, this is something that I normally don't talk about, but I wanted to go ahead and bring this up here. And when I say grip, I literally mean how well they stay put inside of your ears. Now, number one, I'm going to give that to the Beats Fit Pro. Second place, I'm going to give that to the Beats Studio Buds. And third, I'm going to give that to the Apple AirPods Pro. Now, this is especially important for people who want a set of earbuds for workouts or for jogging. The wingtips on the Beats Fit Pro work wonders for keeping them firmly in place while simultaneously maintaining a good level of comfort. I'm not seeing the I'm not saying that the other two won't stay fit, but user experience will vary. The Beats Fit Pro are literally designed for this task, and as such, they do a much better job. So, those little wingtips right there, you see that? Yep. You'd be surprised at how well they'll lock in to your ears. So, not bad overall. Okay, sorry about that. We're moving into the next one here. So, next up, let's talk about some like pure performance, right? So, ambient mode or the transparency mode. So, basically, that's where you can activate the mics and hear what's going on around you. So, I'm going to rank them like this for the ambient mode. In first place, we've got the Apple AirPods Pro. In second place, we've got the Beats Fit Pro. And in third, the Beats Studio Buds. Now, the Beats Fit, oh, sorry, as as good as the ambient mode is now improved and on the Beats Fit Pro here, the AirPods Pro still take the win. The AirPods Pro still sound much more natural, especially when holding conversations with like other people in your house or when you're out and about. They definitely take the cake when it comes to that. However, the Beats Fit Pro are a huge improvement over the Beats Studio Buds, in my opinion, and come in a very close second place to the AirPods Pro. So we got to give credit where credit is due, especially when we see major improvements like this in the microphone technology used on the Beats Fit Pro. So now let's move over to the active noise cancellation. So with active noise cancellation, I'm going to rank them like this. For me, in first place, we're going to have the Beats Fit Pro. Second place, the Apple AirPods Pro. And in third place, we've got the Beats Studio Buds. Now, to be fair, um, how do I put it? So the Beats Fit Pro definitely have an edge over the AirPods Pro and the Studio Buds when it comes to active noise cancellation. And to ensure fairness, I actually use the same SpinFit tips on all three of these earbuds. The Beats Fit Pro did a better job with simulated crowd noise and simulated airplane cabin noise versus the other two options. I honestly expected the AirPods Pro to take the win here, but You know what? Here we are. So I'm not sure if it has a bit to do with um, some additional passive noise isolation with the way that the Beats Fit Pro sit inside your ear, but it is a slight but noticeable difference in the noise cancellation ability of the Beats Fit Pro. So now let's move over to the volume of these earbuds. So I'm going to rank them like this. Number one, Beats Fit Pro. Number two, AirPods Pro. Number three, the Beats Studio Buds. Now, just to be really clear here, there isn't much of a difference in the volume between the three of these options. While the Beats Fit Pro feel like they are slightly louder than the other two, the difference isn't night and day. I mean, for me, all three of them already get loud enough. Comfortable listening for me comes in around 60 to 75% with any of these earbuds. But overall, I still got to give the win here to the Beats Fit Pro. So now let's move over to the sound quality. Now I'm going to rank the sound quality like this. Number one, Beats Fit Pro. Number two, Beats Studio Buds. Number three, Apple AirPods Pro. Now, much like anything else, when it comes to something like sound quality, it's all going to come down to your own personal taste. Both of these Beats options have essentially the same type of sound signature to my ears, where the AirPods Pro have a different type of sound. AirPods Pro are more balanced and have a seemingly wider soundstage. The Beats Fit Pro offer you a much more dynamic, a much more punchy sound with boosted sub bass, neutral mids, and some pretty decent treble. I personally prefer the sound of the Beats over the AirPods Pro, but this is my own personal preference. I want to feel the bass in my music while still having that vocal clarity in the mix, right? I mean, that's just me. Maybe you guys might agree. I don't know. If you do agree with that, let me know down in the comment section because you never know. You might actually be a member of the Basshead crew if that's the case, right? So now let's do this. Last but not least, let's get into some microphone samples so you can hear what all three of these sound like back to back so you can see which one is going to work best for you. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the Beats Fit Pro. So testing, 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I'm in an indoor, semi-quiet environment. So this is what you can expect if you're just in a quiet room from the Beats Fit Pro. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the Beats Studio Buds. So testing, 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I'm indoors once again in a semi-quiet room. So this is what you can expect from the Beats Studio Buds in this type of an environment. All right, so here we have the microphone quality test for the Apple AirPods Pro. So testing, 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I'm indoors in a semi-quiet room. So this is what you can expect from the Apple AirPods Pro in this type of an environment. And here we have the Beats Fit Pro in a simulated crowd noise environment, almost like a crowded cafe or maybe a busy restaurant, something along those lines. So, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, and here we have the Beat Studio Buds in a simulated crowd noise environment, so almost like a crowded bar or maybe a really busy restaurant, something along those lines. So, testing, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the Apple AirPods Pro in a simulated crowd noise environment. So something like a crowded restaurant, a busy bar, something along those lines. So testing, 1, 2, 3. As always, you're going to have to be the judge of the call quality down in the comment section. All right. So now that you've heard those microphone samples, here is my final verdict for this three-way comparison. Much like sound quality, it all comes down to your own personal preference. And by that, I mean, which way do you like to have your music presented to you? For me, I personally prefer the way the Beats Fit Pro present my music. As many of you might already know, I like listening to hip hop, R&B, rock, and some old school reggae. For that type of listening, the Beats Fit Pro are absolutely perfect. When we take into consideration the solid performance and active noise cancellation, call quality, and a far superior fit to that of the Power Beats Pro, the Beats Fit Pro are an excellent choice. For me personally, these outperform the AirPods Pro in several key ways. So it should come as no surprise that, in my opinion, these new Beats are on top. So it should come as no surprise that these new Beats are the top option for true wireless earbuds from Apple. And that is it, man. That's where we cut right there. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you guys all being patient with me in the chat, letting me record that quick video and throwing that out there. So, like I said, it is, my opinion here that that the Beats Studio Buds are, sorry, that the Beats Fit Pro are really the way to go here. One thing that really helps here for anybody who's picking these up, I would strongly recommend you go ahead and grab a set of these SpinFit tips. And I mean, it made a huge difference because the tips that Beats includes in the packaging, um, putting it nicely, they're just not good. They're just not that good. So these fit much, much better because put it like this, right? So when I first tried these out, I was like, if you've listened to beats before, you kind of have an idea of what to expect, right? You want that punchy bass, right? You're expecting a bit of impact with the music. It wasn't happening. So I'm like, okay, maybe the mediums aren't it for me. Let me try the large. Put the large in, and they just didn't fit right. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and try out my spin fits. Let's see what's up. So I went with the spin fit medium large in the CP360. Perfection. All the sub bass came through. I'm like, oh, there it is. There's the music. I was looking for that bass. I was looking for the smooth mids. It even opened up the sound a little bit, so it sounded a little bit wider, a bit more sound stage in there. So that's what I was looking for, and that made a big difference. So if you're not sure where to get these or anything like that, there's a link in the video description for the SpinFit CP360. That's the one that fits on the Beats Studio Buds. Same ones that fit on the Beats. Sorry, on the Beats Fit Pro, and the same ones fit on the Beats Studio Buds as well. You see, I've got them right there. The AirPods Pro, they actually use a different set of SpinFit tips. They use a CP1025, so they use a different one, but still using the same medical grade silicone. So that's really the way that we roll with those. But that's really it, man. That's really what it comes down to. Much appreciated for everybody coming through Digital Slang, Zach, holla at your boy, everybody who's been in the chat holding it down. Barry Johnson really holding it down. Much appreciated, man. So now we're going to be jumping into something really quick. I want to get this out of the way because people have been asking me about the merch. So today I am rocking my Basshead Crew merch. Now, for people that aren't aware, my merch collection that I have, the new El Jefe merch collection, is a collaboration that I'm doing with a 501c3 nonprofit company called Beats for Hope. And basically, every time that somebody purchases my merch, it is going directly to local charities because I didn't want to make a merch collection where I'm going to try to get paid off of you, right? I'm trying to make something dope. I have a custom designer that's making these designs. We're putting them up on Beats for Hope. And every time somebody purchases this, it's going to charity. It is a legit charity. So I'm going to share my screen real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and pop it up right here. El Jefe merch collection with Beats for Hope. We've got hoodies, we've got ladies' tees. There's the El Jefe logo shirt. We've got the Know Your Value. That's me right there wearing rocking that Know Your Value shirt right there. So we've got those in a hoodie design as well. Ladies cuts as well. There's my guy right there. So boom, my brother. There's my man Leron. So, and then there's Shannon Morris right there, my girl Snubs. So yeah, we've got a bunch of these. These are literally being done for charity. So anybody who comes through, helps out, picks up one of the merch designs, you are you're making a purchase with a purpose. And it almost sounds almost like a little cliche, but it's literally what this is. It's a purchase with a purpose because it is going directly towards helping people. One of the main things that I wanted to do, once I promised myself this when I was starting my channel, when I was starting to see some traction. I said, listen, once you're able to start trying to make a difference beyond trying to help people make purchasing decisions and things of that nature, but once you're in the position to where you can give back, right, to where I can put out merch, put out stuff like this, and have it go directly towards helping those that are most in need. I wanted to do that because I could have just done merch with whoever. I could have done it, through like Teespring or any of that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. And there's nothing wrong with getting paid off of your merch. But for my own personal one, I wanted to make sure that it went towards charity. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what we're doing. So anybody who ends up picking this stuff up, it is highly appreciated. I want to go ahead and thank you. And I also want to thank all my people that have already picked up the merch. There's a lot of Basehead Crew shirts out there. There's a lot of Know Your Value hoodies that are rolling around. It's super incredibly humbling for you guys to represent these designs. All of them were designed by my man DJ Bionic, and he's doing incredible work with all these designs. We've got some new stuff coming out for you guys pretty soon. If you guys look in the upper right hand corner of your screen, do you guys see that rotating high res El Jefe logo? We might be making merch out of that if anybody's actually interested in that. So you guys let me know, but hopefully you guys will be. And we'll add that as a design if people are looking for something like that. But that's what the merch is all about. And I wanted to make sure that we spoke about that. But let me dive back into the chat here really quick. Let's see here. What do we got? Let me back up here. Let's see. I think I already. I see. I saw Bello had asked, irrespective of the price on a personal note, which one would you pick for yourself? I answered that question. I would pick the Beats Studio Buds. That was at the very end there. Let's see here. These are what the Beats Studio Buds should have been right off the bat. I agree. I agree completely. Yeah. Said always enjoy the mic samples. Such a good value offering. Absolutely, man. We got to make sure we include that stuff in there so people have a better idea because people want to. There's some people who really do make a lot of phone calls with their earbuds, so we want to make sure that we're including that stuff in there. Says you always got the to get those right tips, or it makes a big difference. I'm saying, man, I can't say that enough. Pops is in the building. What's up, brother? Time for me to unbox these Beats Fit Pro. I just need to get it out of the box. Yo, I actually had to take a knife to the box, man. That's oh man. Zach says my know your value hoodie should be here later this week. Oh man, awesome, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate you picking one of those up, man. Says I'm gonna grab one later after stream. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. So I need that logo on a hat. All right, man. I'll see what we can do, man. I'll see what we can do. Says I'm all about that high res. If it's low key, maybe the logo in the corner. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yo, John Williams, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. It's a Soundcord Liberty Pro 3 versus Beats Fit Pro. I would take the Liberty Pro 3. So yeah, straight up. Says that high res badge is lit. Nice, nice, man. You know what? I actually haven't compared these two directly to each other, so that's something that I might have to do. So, yeah, I might have to do that. So yeah, but I just haven't done so yet. Haven't done so yet. But just from if I have to take it off of memory, for sound, I would pick the Beats over the Jabra. So just you could take that for what it's worth. Are the CP1025s a major step up from Apple's stock tips? For me, they are because they seal much better, but you have to roll with what you're comfortable with. I normally don't tell people to just buy the SpinFit tips just because. If you're getting a good seal and you're comfortable with what you've got, then stick with what you've got. That's really what it comes down to. Don't buy them unless you need them. But if you're feeling like you're not getting the best out of them, or you're not getting a good seal, or your stock tips are irritating your ears, then upgrade to the spin fits. They are using medical grade silicone. It's an overall higher quality tip, so that's something to think about if you wanted to go that route. Um, let's see, as I love my bass head shirt, man. I appreciate you, man. No one really discusses comfort. AirPods are so uncomfortable, but Beats Fit Pro aren't bad. Well, it depends, man. Deb Gutierrez, it really depends on your ears because that's why I went through a whole comfort section a little while ago. But yeah, I mean, it's different for everybody. It really is. For me, all three of these are comfortable. So it really just depends on your ears. For some people, though, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So, yeah, I definitely have the Soundcore frames. I do have a video that I'm working on for those that should have been out last week, but I'm just so far behind. I'm just trying to get that done, but I am almost there with that video. Let's see here. Just have a question. You ever had connection problems with your Pixel Buds 2? Need that wireless charge? My Pixel Buds 2 experienced a couple of dropouts, but that's why I'm happy that they came out with the Pixel Buds A series because those I didn't have any problems. So, but they don't have wireless charging. That's not a deal breaker for me. And then considering the price as only 99 bucks, I mean, so yeah, something to think about, man. Are you willing to give up? Are you willing to risk connection issues just for wireless charging? I'm not. I definitely am not. So the earbuds that you had super high expectations for, but they fell flat and greatly disappointed you. There have been. I'm trying to think of which ones they could have been. Yeah, I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, man. Hey, Kaya, what's up? How you doing? It says, well said. I had trouble with AirPods Pro tips. I tried SpinFit, but found them very uncomfortable. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, for me, they definitely seal a lot better than the original ones because I kept having seal issues. The AirPods Pro give you that tip fit test, and I kept having sealing problems. But once I swapped out to the SpinFits, I no longer had that problem. So it's just something to think about. But I mean, even for myself, even without the tip fit test, I can tell when I'm not getting a good seal. Like I can, if I can still hear what's going on around me, then I know I'm not sealing up right. This says on a personal level, I like to go hybrid tip, silicone, and some memory foam behind it, but nice. Yeah. That's also a good option. It really comes down to like ear tip choice is super, super subjective because that all comes down to what's comfortable for your ears. So yeah. Yeah, comfort is super different for everyone. Yeah. Says comfort is so subjective. We should all take advantage of a storage return policy. Yeah, I mean, because it has to work for you. Because it has to work for you. So John, I've got them. I've got the nothing ear ones. I just haven't started testing them or reviewing them because they came so late that they lost their place in line because I've got so much other stuff I have to do that they've basically been pushed back. So yeah, it's if they would have actually sent them in September when they said they were going to send them, then I would have been had that review out. But since they waited until freaking November, like, nah, fam. that's not that's not how this works. That's not how this works, man. Let's see. Says I love the design of the Beats Fit Pro, but I don't want to pay Apple tax. Are there any budget manufacturers that you know of adopting that design coming down the pike? I have not seen anything like that yet. So I'm sure people will. Says I just made the jump from Liberty Air 2 to the Pixel Buds A series, and the upgrade and fit can last way longer with the Pixel Buds and the sound cores. Yeah, the Pixel Buds A series are one of the most comfortable sets of true wireless earbuds on the market. For me, the only ones that are more comfortable than the Pixel Buds 2 are the UE Fits, but then you got to spend, another $125. So yeah, so he says, "How's the Pixel 6 working out for you?" Man, my Pixel 6 has been great. I've had a really good experience overall. It's not perfect, but overall, it's been excellent. So I know there's a lot of people, that have been trying to do everything they can to try to tear this phone apart. But my experience overall, as like a regular user and just using it as on a day to day basis as my daily phone with my SIM card in it, it has been excellent. The only issues that I've had have been app crashing, and that was mostly with the YouTube Studio app. But now, over the last 2 days, I haven't had a single crash with it. I've been able to go through, check all my comments, look at the analytics, go through all that stuff. So far, it's been okay. I don't know. I was reporting it every time it happened, and I don't know if people are still experiencing that, but for me right now, the last 2 days, I've been good. So overall, my experience with this phone has been overall like solid. So here, let me pull it up so you guys can see it. Let's bring in camera numero dos. So as you guys can see, I actually went and put a D brand skin on mine. Hold on, let me do this real quick. We got a little bit too much light for the white here. Boom, there we go. Now you can kind of see a bit of the texture there. But that is my uh using white leather and black leather look. D brand skins to give me that Pindle packs. Wow, I use words sometimes. Panda Pixel look. So yeah, but that's what we got right there. That's so far, like I said, it's been excellent, man, for me. So I know, like I said, a lot of people were having trouble with theirs, but so far, thankfully, I've been lucky with mine. So let's see. It says, tell us again. Well, I always include links in the video description, including this video for the ear tips that I recommend. There's SpinFit CP360. What's up, Sep? Appreciate you coming through, brother. Hey, so we got hold on. I'm trying to get caught up. You guys are moving too fast for me. My man Zach Talks Tech coming through with the 5 Canadian super chat. Buy a coffee or sugar-free drink, my dude. Especially appreciate all your help lately. I feel like things are really coming together and I'm having a lot of fun. Man, I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad to hear that, man. Let's throw a little something in here for my man Zach. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Sorry, man. We got to keep it quick because they'll come after me. So we got to keep it quick, man. But I appreciate you, brother. Seriously, man. Can't say that enough. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, my man Buzz 703 coming through with a 703 super chat, a little support for the channel. Man, it is highly, highly appreciated. Let's go ahead and throw a little love in for my guy Buzz in the building. Let's get it. For the love of money. Gotta make that money, man. Money, baby, still the same now. Now you know I got to keep it quick. We got to stick and move when it comes to these super chat these super chat videos, because they'll come after me, man. They will come after me. So Monica says that dance cracks me up. Hey, I'm just doing the best I can to try to make it fun. We're trying to make it fun. That's really what it comes down to. So Zach says he loves that combo. Yeah, man. And I'm glad you got your Stormtrooper combo lined up too, man. It looks good, man. It looks good, man. So yeah, now much appreciated, man. Let's see here. Says Darren says, funny enough, I'm using all the tips from the extra pairs of my Edifier earbuds to my other earbuds just because of the fact that the tips fit so well. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, man. And I tell people this all the time, especially if you've got multiple like earbuds around your house. If you get a set of earbuds that don't fit you right, try some of the different ear tips you have lying around. Odds are they're going to fit. And if you've got a set of ear tips that works for you really well, then you should just switch them. Take them off your old earbuds, put them on your new earbuds. So that's essentially what I was doing with SpinFit tips until SpinFit, they sent me a bundle. They sent me enough ear tips to cover anything I might need. So now I don't have to be switching ear tips all the time. I could just throw a new set of SpinFits on a new earbud when it arrives, and I just keep it moving. I don't have to keep taking them off of my old ones. So it ends up working a little bit better, man. Works a little bit better for me. Mike says you're probably tired of talking about L3P, but I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on the new firmware upgrade transparency mode. It feels like a step up. I haven't had a chance to fully test it. I did do the firmware upgrade. I just haven't had a chance to test it because I'm just working on other stuff. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Yeah, no, I saw your tweet about them. I don't have them. So I kind of got no words about it. Congratulations, if anything. I hope you're enjoying your new headphones. I just don't have them, so I can't say, man. Yo, Bionic's in the building. What's up, brother? So for those that don't know, this is my guy, DJ Bionic, right here. He is the one who is designing a majority of the designs for the El Jefe merch collection, but also DJ Bionic is an OG hip hop DJ over on Twitch. So you guys definitely got to check him out. I'm talking about real hip hop. I'm not talking about that BS that be out there. I'm talking about the real deal hip hop, like no joke. Like, we're talking about 90s and like keeping it real. I love it. I love listening to Bionic play. Like I'll just let it ride. I'll have him going and I'll be doing my work and I'll just be listening in the background. For people that don't know, I tend to lurk. I lurk in a lot of people's streams, and that's what I'll do. I'll see, I'll get the notification for Bionic on Twitch, and I'll just put it on, pop my headphones on, and just start doing my work. So, but yeah, man, that's the way to do it, man. But yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. But yeah, man. And then before we move further into the Q&A, there's another section of this live stream that we call the shout out section. And this is where I like to introduce you guys to another channel doing similar types of content. Like if you're into audio, if you're into tech, then I like to give a shout out to these types of channels. So the type of people we've had on here before for these shout outs are like Picky Audio, New Stuff TV, my man Kenneth Tanaka. Who else have we had on here? Digital Slang. So we've had a few different channels on here, giving them the shout outs. This week we've got another one for you, and I'm going to go ahead and let me do this real quick. I'm going to share my screen because I want to make sure you guys can see who I'm talking about. Let's bring them up right here. Now, you might be familiar with them, you might not be familiar with them, but let's go ahead and bring them up here. So this channel right here, let me go ahead and see where we're at right here. Let me full size this one. Boom. So this is my guy right here. This is CEO in the making. It's my guy right here, man. I've been subscribed to his channel for a minute. I think since he was below, I think probably when he was around like 5 or 6K was kind of where I found him. And just been doing big things on his channel, man. This guy's been upgrading and leveling up every single video, doing big stuff. And whenever I find a dope audio channel, somebody that's reviewing earbuds and headphones the way that I am, I always like to make sure that we give people their flowers while we can. And this dude is doing it big. He's just under 30K now, but he's doing big stuff on his channel. He's reviewing all kinds of earbuds, all kinds of tech, headphones, all sorts of stuff. Make sure you guys go over there and check him out. Now, if you're not going to actually watch his videos, don't go over there subscribing. But I suggest you guys give him a chance, see what he's about, and if you like it, then make sure you guys get subscribed to his channel. But this is my dude. He's a solid creator doing really good work out here. So definitely be sure to check him out and show support for my guy, CEO in the making. Dope, dope channel, highly recommended by your boy El Jefe. So, and then yeah, I mean, and if you want to, if you stop by there, just let them know that your boy El Jefe sent you over there. So definitely a good dude. You guys definitely should be checking him out. He's doing some good stuff over there. But yeah, just wanted to make sure that you guys saw another new channel that you should be checking out. That's my guy right there. Let's see here. Hey, I just subbed to him last night. Came up with my recommendations. Yeah, that's my dude, man. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. Liberty 3 Pro versus AirPods Pro, which one is better? Well, see, that question is way too general there, general knowledge. Better at what? Overall, I would choose the Liberty 3 Pro, but the AirPods Pro still do some things very, very well, especially if you're somebody who's in the Apple ecosystem. So that's something to keep in mind. It's tough to say what's better. There's never going to be an objective this better than that because it all comes down to your own personal use case. Yo, my guy Viper's in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. My guy Barry Johnson dropping the link for my guy CEO in the making in the chat. Much love, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Marquito's in the house. What's up, man? Let's see here. So that dude puts up content like crazy. Yeah, no, man, he's out here grinding, bro. So that's what I'm saying, man. Dude is mad cool. And you guys know I like to show love to my fellow channels. So that's what I want to do. Make sure you guys, are checking them out if you haven't already. Hopefully, you guys have already heard of them. Hopefully, I'm just like, preaching to the choir, so to speak. So yeah. Let's see here. What's the best wireless headphones under 100? Whether it's in, on, over. Wait, hold on, dude. You gotta, you're asking way too much. There's not gonna be any best when it comes to in ear, over ear, under ear. Like, come on, dude. You either need earbuds or you need headphones. You need to figure that out. Do you need noise canceling? You need to figure that out. So there's not going to be one best at everything for everyone under $100. That doesn't exist. That just simply doesn't exist. So slow your roll one time. Figure out exactly what it is that you want. Do you want earbuds? Do you want wireless earbuds? Do you want headphones? Figure that out, then ask me that question because you're asking way too big of a question here. Yo, T, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. Said finally got my Liberty 3 Pro. Found out that if you place the touch panel on a smooth flat surface, they act as a compass. Best feature, to be honest. That's crazy. All right. Oh man. Says I would consider myself a bass head, but I like a decent amount of bass. Would you recommend the Soundpeat Sonic Pro? Well, those are straight up bass head earbuds. So if you want a decent amount of bass, you probably don't want to get those because these are not the Sonic Pro, or sorry, hold on. I was thinking the Soundpeat Sonic. The Sonic Pro almost completely lack bass, if anything. I would not recommend them if you like a bit of bass in your music. I would recommend you go with the Edifier TWS1 Pro instead because the Soundpeat Sonic are crazy bass heavy, and then the Sonic Pro are like the exact opposite. There's like no middle ground in there. So I would go with Edifier over Soundpeats when it comes to that. Does it hurt to wear the Beats Fit Pro for a very long time? The longest I've worn them in one session was 3 hours, and it did not hurt at all. So ear tips make a big difference when it comes to that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've heard about the Shure. Shure's coming out with a set of Shure wireless earbuds. I don't have any contacts at Shure, so I highly doubt that I'll be bringing them to the channel. But just something to think about. Something to think about. Should I buy a car or a bike? Which is best? Whichever can carry the most groceries, my guy. Whichever can carry the most groceries. Says I'm already waiting for that El Jefe high res merch for Christmas presents. Do you have international shipping? Greetings from Oaxaca. As far as I know, you just have to click the link. The merch is shipped from all over the world. So, like, if you order in Asia, it's going to come from a warehouse in Asia. If you order in the States, it's going to come from the States. If you order in Europe, it's going to come from Europe. So, there's going to be fulfillment, around the world for this stuff. So, you just have to click the link and see if that goes through. But as far as I know, from what I've heard, we are shipping in Mexico, as far as I'm aware. Says Nike or Adidas, bro. Come on, son. It's Adidas all day. Oh man. But yeah, man. He says, waiting on the inevitable El Jefe channel tour question. You know how it is. Says, where do you buy your SpinFit tips from? Anywhere cheaper than Amazon. 12 bucks for two pairs is insane. Nah, it is what it is. That's the price. Yeah, but you got to pay for quality. That's what it comes down to, man. You're paying for quality. So, and if you think that's too much, then don't look up like Comply for like $20 to $25 for a pair. Don't look those up if you think 12 is too much for SpinFit. But you got to pay for quality, man. It's really what it comes down to. See, Jeff, did we just forget about the Power Beats Pro? No, I didn't forget about them, but I didn't like those at all. They first of all, they hurt my ears. Now, mind you, this is different for everybody, but they actually physically hurt my ears, and the sound quality was not good. It just was not good. Comparatively to these are way better. The tuning is so much better on the Beats Fit Pro versus the Power Beats Pro. It's like not even close. So Power Beats Pro were straight up like bass cannon style earbuds, and they lacked mids, they lacked treble. These, yeah, these are definitely the better option out of those two for sure. So yeah, Beats for Hope does global shipping for sure. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. It says how would you rate the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pro against the Beats Fit Pro? I would still take the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pro. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna get stronger noise cancellation, you're gonna get superior sound quality. So you're going to get the multi-point connection, and that's across all devices, not just Apple devices. So yeah, the Liberty 3 Pro are still going to be a champ when it comes to that. Says, I'll have you the best. Your recommendations videos are elite. Appreciate you. Nah, man, I appreciate you saying that, man. Found the Q30s for 70 bucks. Are there better choices at that price range? No, no. Nobody's going to offer you the level of quality and features that Soundcore is going to give you at that price. So I highly recommend you pick up the Q30s. So yeah, nobody's touching them for feature set, for sound, for app support, for multi-point connection. Nobody's coming close for $70. Not yet. Nobody. They've set a standard. I've said that multiple times, man. When Soundcore comes in with a product, they tend to set a standard for that price. And by bringing you way more value, they usually over deliver when it comes to that sort of stuff. So says Bionic says, I've done more designs for El Jefe coming soon. Yep. Says Power Beats Pro are old beat sound. Apple has now taken over. Yeah, man. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. The old beat sound is very different from new beat sound. There's a lot of people who still have a lot of preconceived notions around what beats are, and what beats were before to what they are now is not the same thing. Don't let the name fool you, because you see Beats by Dre and you think, oh, these Beats Fit Pro, they're not going to be any different than what we've got before from Beats. And dude, nothing could be further from the truth when it comes to these earbuds. It's crazy how much better the quality is now. Overall, the sound quality is a huge improvement, because if you're expecting muddy bass like the old Beats, that's just not the case here. It's just not the case. Yeah, you're gonna get some added bass when it comes to Beats. That's just the way it is. But nah, it's not like it used to be. It's definitely not like it used to be. That's for sure. Let's see here. It's hoodie season. Yeah, I know, man. I gotta get some more hoodie designs up on the Beats for Hope, man. Hopefully we can get that going. Says, are you gonna review the Soundcore Life Note 3S 60 right now at Best Buy? Still waiting for Soundcore to send over some samples. Hopefully we'll see if they come in. I'm just gonna see, because I'm pretty sure I gotta look at which ones those are, because if the 3S are the same ones as they might be, there's like a version of the Life P3 being sold at Best Buy, but they're not called the Life P3. So I'm waiting for a package to come in from Soundcore that's supposed to have some of these Best Buy versions. And I want to see what the differences are. And then I'll make a video talking about what those differences are so people know. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But like I said, I'm just waiting for that to come in, man. Says, I have to admit, the Fit Pro gave me that Jaybird nostalgia. Might get a cheap used iPhone 11 just to give them a try. Nice. Well, here's the thing about Beats. These two Beats right here, they're fully compatible with Android. So there's a Beats app for Android. On top of that, they're not Lightning. They charge via USB Type C. So they're compatible with both. They're, you can run them on your Pixel, you can run them on your Samsung. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have an Apple device to enjoy the Beats earbuds. The thing you're going to miss out on is like spatial audio. That's where you're going to miss out on. And then being able to multi-point them to like an iPad or a MacBook or whatever. But if you just want to listen to them as earbuds or use them for like your workout earbuds, you don't have to have an iPhone. So I need to make that clear is that Beats are compatible with both. Beats Fit Pro sound better than Sennheiser CX Plus. No, no. For me, they're not going to sound better than Sennheiser, but they're definitely going to give you better. They're giving you better noise cancellation, and they're much more comfortable. So that's something to think about as well. Oh, pressure vents. I have to take a look. I have to take a look, but it doesn't feel like it in my ears. It doesn't feel like they have the pressure vents like the AirPods Pro. Because AirPods Pro give you that very light feeling in your ear when you put them in, and you don't feel like there's a ton of pressure in there. And the Beats don't do that. So I don't believe so. And if they do, it's not as good. So I never give dates. So I'm just letting you guys know this right now. Don't ask me that question. It's coming. Yes. When? I never give dates because if I give you a date and then it doesn't happen, then you're going to be angry. So I don't give dates on releases for videos. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna be streaming on those days for that stuff, but I do got some videos coming out for that as well. So, I am, but they're coming from China, so I don't know. I don't know when they're coming in. And technically speaking, the Nico Cake, they're gonna be in the under $50 category because as far as I know, they're like $45. So yeah, be pretty interesting though. Either way. Pixel Buds A series are very good, especially if you're using them with a Pixel device. But are they class leading under $100? No, they do some very good things. They have good microphones. They're super comfortable. You got really good sound quality. But are they the best under 100? No, no. I can tell you that straight up. They're not. So said, what the hell, Nico Cake? Yeah. Yeah, so there's a company called Moondrop, and Moondrop makes a lot of different products, mostly in-ear monitors like wired earbuds. But they have come out with a couple of, well, yeah, technically speaking, now a couple of true wireless earbuds. The first ones were the Moondrop Sparks, really, really good earbuds, but they kind of lack in other departments. They're really good for listening to music and like watching your videos, but aside from that, the controls were just kind of janky. The microphones sucked. So they could have done a little bit better, but when it comes to just listening to music, they're actually really, really good. The Nico Cake is their new version that they've got coming out. It's like a more budget friendly version, STEM style. I think they're supposed to come in around $45. I've got them on their way, but they're just not here yet. So let's see here. Are they though, Max? Are they? Because these are Apple and they're USB Type C. Same with these right here. So are they though? But yeah, Apple, they need to kind of go ahead and switch this up on the AirPods because even the AirPods 3 came out with lightning, and I'm just like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? You're killing me here. It says, do you mind selling your Beats Fits Pro to me? No. I don't, dude, I don't sell products like that. If you need to buy something, you're gonna have to go through either some sort of an importer or something like that. But no, no, that's not what I do. Yeah, Moondrop likes them, man. Them waifus. Yeah, they love putting waifus on their box covers. So says I've seen Amazon reviews and the hype, but the LP3 is too much, mostly about sound ANC. Yeah, dude. Here's the thing, and just like anything else, just like anything else, I don't really pay much mind to Amazon reviews. Sorry if you leave reviews on Amazon, I don't really pay them much mind, to be completely honest. So, because one thing you're always going to see, and this is something that comes down to kind of, just give it a little bit of thought here and I'll go into this little thought experiment with you guys. So, most people when they have a good experience with a product, they're not going to go and write a review about it. That's just bottom line. They're just not going to. Now, most people, when they have a bad experience with the product, they're going to go and write a negative review. So, this is why you're always going to see overwhelmingly negative reviews on a lot of different products. So, that's something that you have to think about. Now, because people are seeing that, but then they're seeing good reviews on YouTube about it, all of a sudden we're all paid, right? That's how it all comes down to. God forbid we're all having different experiences, but because you're seeing this this type of stuff on Amazon where it's all bad. That doesn't account for all the people in my comment section who are having a great experience with theirs. So it's like, what's the real truth here? Not saying that they're perfect, but here's the thing. I'm having a really good experience with mine. The people that I've sent pairs to, the people that I bought sets for, they're loving them. So where does the truth lie, right? And this is why I don't really mess with Amazon reviews much. First of all, because of sometimes there'll be overwhelming negativity on a product if they feel it's overhyped. Two, there was all those companies that got banned for paying for reviews and for giving people like gift cards and like all kinds of stuff for reviews and stuff. The Amazon review stuff is, I don't know, man. I'd rather here's me personally, and I'm not saying this just for myself or to be self-serving, but just like before, I'm basing my purchase decisions based around the opinions of people that I trust, based on the opinions of reviewers that I trust. And I'll watch multiple reviews, see kind of get a consensus of what's what. I'm not going off of what the Amazon reviews are saying at all. Not at all. I don't take that into account at all. I'm just going off of what the people that I trust are telling me. And if you trust them, cool. And if not, it is what it is. But, I'll take that risk. I'll take that risk, man. So LB says Amazon reviews are always suspect to me. Yeah. Yep. Do you recommend JVC Extreme Explosive earbuds? Um, if you're just a straight up bass head, then yeah, for sure. They're a bit on the bulky side though. So if you have small ears, I wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, if you love bass, I mean, JVCs are the truth when it comes to that. So yeah, Amazon reviews can be bought. Yeah, 100%. And those people will say the same thing about us. So it just comes down to who you trust, man. And I don't know who is writing those reviews. I don't know who those people are. Um, it just is what it is. So yeah, and it goes both ways, mind you. It goes both ways because we've seen it. We've seen it before where not only will companies, pay for people to give them 5-star reviews, there's other companies that will pay people to write negative reviews on competitors' products. So I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't mess with that stuff. I'll look for a product. By the time I get to Amazon, my decision's already been made. That's really what it comes that's just me. But by the time I get to Amazon personally, my decision's already been made. I've already done my research. So I just don't hold those reviews, I don't really take them into account. Um because like I said, most of the time when I look at a product, you'll see a bunch of crazy negative reviews and it's just like sometimes it's stuff that doesn't even make sense either. Like a lot of user error, not saying all of it is, but sometimes I'll read stuff in there and I'm like that's my exact face when I'll read one of those reviews. I'm just like, y'all can screenshot that. So when somebody when somebody says something dumb, this is what you do, right? But yeah, man. So that's just how it is. But yeah, no, but I just figured it was a good question. It's a good thing to say. So I appreciate you, Monica. Yo, David, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I've gotten some excellent 3-star products on Amazon based on YouTube creators like I'll have it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Says, hey, he says, I would choose Neobuds Pro instead of Beats. Amazon not reliable with reviews. Yeah, I hear you, man. Neobuds are very good, man. The Neobuds are very good, and they're back in stock as well. So, Bellows, can you recommend a store that I can get Beats Pro in Africa? I have no idea, dude. I don't live in Africa, so I have no idea who ships to Africa. Your best bet here is to go to the source, right? So if you want to, you can try to contact them via social media to see if they have any dealers that are shipping to Africa. But aside from that, I have no idea, bro. I have no way to help you there because I don't live there, so I'm not familiar with companies that ship there. I just I wish I could help you, but I don't have an option for you. So it's so true. I'm going to Amazon to buy. There's no thinking involved. The decision is made before I open up the site. Yeah, I mean that's really how it is for me. I mean, everybody's different, right? There's people who go like, as an example, there's people who would go to like a fast food restaurant and go there and then have to think about what they want to get. They'll be in line thinking about what they want to get. Or they'll go inside and stand there and be like, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm that dude that before I get into my car, I would know exactly what I'm gonna get. Like, I'm gonna go there. I already have my mind made. I already know. I already know. So the same thing applies to Amazon. When I'm gonna open there, I already know what I'm getting. Unless it's out of stock and then I have to try to find something else. But aside from that, I already know what I'm getting. The decision's already been made. So says I watch multiple reviewers. You have those who hate every product, but those that love everything, and those in between. And I just think just pumps me up for the next thing in tech. Hey, I hear you, man. I love, just to be clear, I love Justine. Her energy is so infectious when it comes to technology. I absolutely love it, man. I love it's genuine. That's the thing. And some people are like, oh yeah, she's a sheep for this Apple stuff and this and that. Listen, man, she loves Apple and she gets excited around tech. It ain't even just Apple. So, and I love, dude, I love her videos. And the thing that people will tend to like sell her short, not realizing how incredibly intelligent and how much of an OG she is in this game. Like she is elite level creator, like elite level. So yeah, much love and respect to Justine. She's an amazing creator. So yeah, she's super dope. Says I saw someone asking about better choices. Q30 at 70. The answer was no. What about at 20 or $30 more? What? I'm sorry, man. I'm not sure what you're asking here. At 100 bucks, no. It's still sorry. I think I understand what you're saying. Anything under 100, no. Q30 is better than anything under 100. Just straight up. He says, I really like to go to fast food places just to stare at a few minutes wondering what to get. So just to be clear, I don't eat fast food anymore. The last time I had fast food was, man. Well, actually, I did have a fast food meal at Vid Summit and I felt like ass afterwards. I had to go lay down. So like I don't eat fast food anymore. I had to give that up based on health conditions. So yeah. Let's see. Got the Liberty Pro update for a few days ago. Definitely improved transparency, but not sure on battery or calls, but definitely noticeable for transparency. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, definitely going to be coming soon for sure. Yeah, she's one of the best, paved the way for a lot of us. Absolutely, man. She, like I said, dude, she's OG. Like she's old school, man. Her, you got OG YouTubers like her, Floss, Marquez, Soldier Knows Best. Like these dudes, they've been around forever. Like Jonathan Morrison's another one. Any of these channels you think, oh man, these guys are, the top tier. You can't trust them because they're top tier or whatever. You need to go to their channel and you need to sort by oldest date so you can see how far back they've gone and how far they've come, and it'll give you a new level of respect for some of these top tier creators that are in the millions of subscribers. Like they've earned it. So they've earned it, and being a creator starts giving you that level of perspective as well. So says I missed a headphone jack on my phone. I hear you, man. You got to get the right phone nowadays if you want to have a headphone jack. I think the latest one that I was like, damn, that's a pretty dope device was the Asus ROG phone. But yeah, man. But it is what it is. That's how we're doing it. So, but yeah, man. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Got 504 in the building. What's up, brother? Don't know if I said what's up to you. Big John Tech Reviews in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. I always got to make sure I say what's up. Oscar says, should I get the WF-1000XM4? I want best sound quality and battery earbuds. Well, for I think they're not really going to be the best for sound quality. Like they have good sound quality, but are they the best? No. But for battery, they are easily one of the best. So I don't know. I would say you should try them out, but if you don't feel like spending the $300 on those, you can always go with the sound cores. That's another option. So definitely something to look out for. Shout out to Floss and White Shoes. Absolutely, man. And I still kind of miss that Floss hasn't been doing his Sunday live streams, man. Those things, they were always lit. And I know he had mentioned having one coming up soon where he was going to be doing a bunch of giveaways and stuff, but I don't know. Hopefully he'll come back, man. AMG says just want to say hi. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh man. I know five. He says, what? 504 is here? Yeah, man. 504 has been around, man. Usually now 504 doesn't show up for every live stream. He might lurk sometimes. He doesn't show up for every live stream, but man, 504 has been popping in and out of my live streams for, I don't know, 504. What would you say, like 3 years, 2 years, something like that? So yeah, 504 is no stranger. 504 is one of the homies. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think 504 won when Adam from Soundcore was in the chat. He did a giveaway in my chat, and then I think 504 ended up winning. So, but I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was 504. I think he ended up winning like a pair of Liberty Air 2 Pros or Liberty 2 Pros. I don't remember, but he won something from Soundcore. Says I bought Beats Studio Buds and the noise control always on this is frustrating. I have no idea what you mean. He says, what can I do? I don't know what you mean by noise control being frustrating, but I also am not here to do tech support. So just throwing that out there. If you are having trouble with your Beats Studio Buds, you have to contact Apple. So that's who makes these. Like if I had trouble with my Beats Studio Buds, I'm taking them to the Apple store. Be like, yo, fam, my Beats Studio Buds are messed up. Let's do something about this. So, is this isn't tech related? You ever been to Florida? No, nope. Only time I've been to the East Coast, I went to Connecticut. That's it. Let's see. I mean, I used to see him all the time in mine, just saying, all good, we're all busy. It happens, man. It happens. Yep. Buried. Got a question. What's the side rail of the 6 Pro made of? Jerry said metal in its durability test, but normally it says aluminum. Well, I don't know. If I had to guess, I mean, I'd have to really go in and look at their spec sheets, which I'm not. I don't do that. My guess would be because I know they were talking about the Pixel 6 Pro being made of recycled aluminum, so I'd have to double check on what they're using. I know they're using recycled materials, but what exactly is on the side? I don't know. It feels cold to the touch, like metal. I'm assuming it's going to be aluminum, but I don't know for sure. So your tech support. It happens a lot, man. It happens a lot. I literally have a note on my computer that I have the tech support links for every company. Like here's the email for tech support. Here's where you want to hit them up, every time because people do that. Like I will literally get something like 15, 20 tech support type questions in my comment section. And I'm like, I just don't understand. And I'm not trying to bust out I'm not trying to bust out my dude here in the chat, Kelvin. I'm not trying to bust you out. This is just a frustration that I have when it comes to this is when I have a problem with a product, I don't go to the YouTube comment section to try to get help. Like that's just me. I don't do that. So if I have a problem, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that company's website. If it's Soundcore, if it's JLab, if it's Beats, if it's whoever, I'm going to go to their website and I'm going to take a look to see if there's an FAQ, troubleshooting guide, or if, or the user manual. Usually they'll have that stuff on their website. If I can't find that stuff on their website, then I will reach out to them directly. They usually have either a phone number or an email that you can reach out to directly. That's your best bet. You want to contact the people that made the product because they're the ones who are going to know the product the best. So that's just me. But maybe it's because I used to come from a customer service background back in the day, but that's how I would roll. That's how I would roll. Like that's immediately the first thing I do is not ask, on YouTube. That's not me. So that would be my last resort. The first thing I do is go straight to the manufacturer, straight up, and then if they're not responding, then I end up going back and either one, returning them or exchanging them straight up. See, I bought these earbuds after watching a review and they don't fit my ears. It happens, man. Yes, I do. Not very, I would say not very good. I mean, not as good as I used to, I would say, more than anything else, because I used to practice my Spanish a lot. So says, how comfortable Liberty 3 Pro? Would you recommend it for someone with medium ears? For me, they're comfortable, but if you want to know more about the comfort, I strongly recommend you watch my review because I'm not going to be reviewing them right here. So that's what I'm not going to do. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, man. I mean, most people are going to keep it in a case anyway. I mean, I feel like the only reason I have this without a case right here is because I'm inside my house. So, I'm in I work from home. So that's the only reason. But I do have my cases. I have my D brand grip. So basically, when I'm going to leave the house, I pop it into a case and then I bounce. So I won't just grab it and be out. Like it's no, 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 no. Not doing that, man. Says Tevi is the worst in technical support. No response. Who Tevi? Are you talking about Lipertech? Hmm. Interesting. Good to know. Let's see. Sorry to hear that though, man. Yeah, this is why sometimes like stuff like that, if you have issues like that, it just depends on where you buy them, man. But normally, if you have an issue, like if let's say you bought it from somebody outside the company, like you bought it from Amazon or you bought it from a store, um, and the problem gives you trouble, man. Normally, you can return it to whoever you bought it from. Like, hey, listen, this is not working. So, but it just depends on the store because some people can be shady. But thankfully, here in the states, most of the stuff we'll buy through Amazon. If you have a problem, you can return it. So if there's an issue, you can return it. So there's been many times where I've had to do that, where something either doesn't work, starts acting up, whatever it might be, and boom, I'll put in, set up a return, and send it back. So says Liberty Pro is perfect for medium ears. Nice. Says when you tried the Life P3, did you use the medium size spin fits, the ones that come on the box, not comfortable at all? No. So here's the thing. Medium, I don't wear medium spin fits. Everybody's ears are different. So the ones I use are CP360. My ears, I use a large, sometimes a medium large, but normally a large. But my ears and your ears, Raphael, are probably not the same. So I don't suggest you buy what I used. Buy the CP360, but base the size off of which ear tips normally fit in your ears. So when you get a set of earbuds, do you usually use a large? Do you usually use the small? Do you usually use the medium? If you usually use a medium, then get the mediums. If you usually use large, then get the large. So it just depends on your ears. So I didn't use mediums. No, I used large with mine. And it says people feel because you cover this area that you would know some workarounds. No, I completely understand. The whole thing is this though. The thing is that people forget that I'm usually getting literally hundreds of comments a day. So for me to sit there and take the time to type out workarounds for people it's not sustainable. It's not something that I can do, so I no longer do it. Back in the day, before I was, I would say less than 10,000, 15,000 subscribers, I was able to do that for people. That is no longer possible. It's just not possible. It's not feasible. I can't spend that amount of time doing that. So I do my best, the best that I already can to give people responses to their comments. But when it comes to tech support, that had to be cut. I can't do that. So says issues often happen after return window is over. Edifier horrible on a TWS Pro issue I'm having. Just wasting time to avoid replacing in warranty. Nice. Did you end up Lee? Did you get them through Edifier directly, or did you go through somebody like Amazon? But then I guess it would be maybe outside the return window since you're saying that. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Momentum One? Are you serious? Nah, dude. Liberty 3 Pro. No, nobody should be buying Sennheiser Momentum One. No, don't do that to yourself. I don't care how cheap they are. Don't do like 2 hour battery life. Like get out of here with that. Nah, man. If you're gonna get any of the Momentums, get the Momentum Two if you're going to. But nah, Momentum Ones, hell no. No way, man. Hey, dude. Oh man, at some point, man, at some point, we have to reach certain financial milestones before I can begin hiring people. So, but yeah, because I believe people, paying people for their time. So yeah, I can't just have some volunteer up in here. That's no, you can't do that, man. Yeah, if you can find a pack with small, medium, and large, then that would be the way to go. Said L3 LP3 are fantastic. Once El Jefe told me on his mama they were dope. That's all I needed to hear. Hey, that's it, man. Oh, you bought them direct? Yeah. Then yeah, that's not right, man. Let's see. Nah, bro, the momentum ones, nah. I mean, back when those came out, they were dope. But fast forward to 2021, hell no. Like, I don't care how amazing an earbud was, a true wireless earbud back in 2018, 2019. Nah, man. I mean, no. So no, I think the only one that I think has really stood the test of time was the Liberty 2 Pro from back in 2019, but even those have been upgraded. So now they have a newer chipset, they run LDAC, they have ambient mode on the Liberty 2 Pro Plus. So, but yeah, I mean, that's as far as I know, that's the only one that I can think of going back that far, aside from the Apple AirPods Pro that I would still consider like even being an option that I would recommend to someone. So this tech moves really, really fast. So there's really no sense in going with really, really old chipsets. The only time it's worth getting like a previous version would be like if you're getting instead of Liberty 3, you get a Liberty 2. Okay, that's cool. Or instead of getting well, you guys get what I'm saying. So you could go back one model, but don't go back too far. So I would still go with Liberty 3 Pro. Yeah. Let's see here. It says I'll work for homemade tacos and burritos, right? Hey, that's what I'm working for basically at this point, man. Says can't wait to get my first over-ear headphones. Sony XM4 need them for these live streams. Nice, man. Hopefully you get them soon, man. I already answered this question, but I would go with the Liberty 3 Pros, especially if you're not in like the Apple ecosystem. Then yeah, so I would definitely go that way. He says, I had the momentum ones. They sucked. I had connection issues. I went through three pair. Yeah, I remember that, man. Nah, yeah, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it, man. Those, yeah, the momentum ones were rough, man. The issue that I had with the momentum ones is they would drain in the case. Like the battery of the case itself, it would drop out super quick, and then the batteries on the earbuds would drain out. So I would go to pick them up to use them, and they'd be dead. So I charge them up all the way. I'm like, all right, they're 100% charged, 100% on the case. All right, cool, bet. Put them down. I come back to them the next day, earbuds, case, both dead. I'm like, what the, what the hell? So yeah, that was all bad. I already, so here, it's that time, guys. It is that time. It has arrived. Let's bring up the banner. Where is it at? It's time for the I have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to this. This is the time that we have made it. Brian has won the prize. Let's go ahead and bring up my channel so we can talk about this. Let's see what we got here. We have made it. It was only a matter of time. I know somebody in chat was waiting for this to happen, and it finally happened. Hold on. Let's get to the let me get to the right screen here. It is time. We have won the prize. I have a whole YouTube channel, a whole ass YouTube channel called El Jefe Reviews. And on the El Jefe Reviews channel, we talk about earbuds, we talk about headphones, we talk about the latest audio products, and we hold live streams like this on Sunday afternoons. Now, if you go to my channel page, you will see this video right here. That's the Soundcord Liberty 3 Pro versus the Status Between Pro and the Neo Buds Pro, where I do a full and complete comparison of these earbuds so that you know which one is going to be the better choice for you. So I definitely suggest you check that out when you get a chance. But I have a whole ass YouTube channel dedicated to this stuff that I suggest you check out. But yeah, I think you would enjoy that video. I think you would enjoy that video. So you definitely And we're back in. You gotta love technical mistakes here when I'm having too much fun, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. But Brian, thank you for bringing that up because that brought us over to the next section. So that's what happens. Yep. Oh man, it happens. It happens. I passed out. Yeah, it was too much, man. Jack, it was too much, bro. I couldn't handle it, man. Oh man. All right, hold on. Let me double check this real quick. Hold on a sec for me. We're gonna drop that out and audio. Test, test, test. Okay, sounds like it's working. All right, there we go. All right, so can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let's double check. All right, so yeah, sound. Okay, there it goes. I have sound. All right. It was a good time though. So it happens. I went to close out one tab and I closed out all the tabs. But thankfully I run the second one, the second camera on a different tab, so that one stayed up. So yeah. But yeah, so that's how we roll around here, man. We just try to keep it live, try to keep it loose. It's all fun. Hopefully my man Trent caught that. And he'll put it up on his Twitter with the "We'll be right back" meme. We'll see though. We'll see because Trent might not even be watching. He might be doing something else, man. He might be doing something else. But it's all good, man. But once again, man, I appreciate it. We're probably going to be go ahead and wrap this up. But once again, for anybody who missed it, this stream is going to be cut down. So all of this live Q&A is going to disappear from this particular one, but I will be re-uploading the entire stream under the El Jefe Reviews live playlist. Now, if you're not familiar where to find the El Jefe Reviews live playlist, I'll show you guys really quick so you guys can see. And this time I won't, like lose my screen once again. But basically, you go to my home channel homepage and you scroll down. And in here, you will see the El Jefe live playlist. So that's where you're going to find this full replay for this live stream today, because the one that you see here, right here, this one's going to get chopped down to only the video portion of the comparison. Just letting you guys know that ahead of time so that you know what happens. But all of this is going to disappear until I re upload that other one. So the replay squad will still be able to watch the full replay if they want to see it. But yeah, so just wanted to make sure that we made that clear, that people were familiar with what was going on. That's how we were going to roll. So much appreciated, man. But yeah, highly appreciate everybody being here once again, man. Let's see here. It says, when you get in the earphone for free Pro 2 soon, hopefully. We'll see what we can make that happen, man. But once again, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. If you haven't done so already, definitely check out the El Jefe Reviews charity merch, the charity merch collection with Beats for Hope. So if you want to join the Basshead crew, be a part of the Jefe family, definitely check that out. We've got the Basshead crew, we've got the Know Your Value hoodies. We've also got the El Jefe logo merch with my face and everything on it. If you want that, a couple of different options for you. Let me know. But all of the proceeds for the El Jefe merch are going straight to charity, and going straight towards the people that need it the most, by far the ones that need it the most. So it's definitely a purchase with a purpose. It's done through Beats for Hope, a legit 501c3 nonprofit. So it is a legit charity. And that's how we roll. And thank you, Barry, for putting the link in the chat. Much appreciated. So make sure you guys check that out. Aside from that, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you all coming through. Huge shout out to the whole Green Squad, Gary, and all the other channel members. Huge shout out to my man, Barry Johnson, for always coming through and always showing your boy love and support. Much appreciated. Shout out to all my fellow creators that came through: Zach, Barry Johnson, who else? Digital Slang, Holla at Your Boy, Rich Music Tech Reviews, Kaya Too Technical, and everybody else. So I'm trying to think of who else came through. We had a lot of YouTubers come through the chat in here. So I think Simply Pops was in here for a while, hanging out with us as well. So yeah, but everybody who came through, man, you guys are much appreciated. My man Septi and Patterson came through. Everybody, man, much love to every single one of you. And yeah, man, I gotta get back to work on these videos. But yeah, man, much love to all of you. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you as soon as I can drop these next videos. Peace.